on the street before this game tonight, Harry and Dick. You can have them for about $700 Canadian.
How many did you buy?
I got enough for you, Harry, and me.
You know the price we have to pay to get in. There's a bit of a problem with the ice down there. Guy Piche sang the national anthem, but nobody heard him. The ovation was there. Here they picked it up toward the end, but they started with the ovation as soon as he started singing. You couldn't hear a word that he sang. We have another ice problem down on the Canadiens end of the rink. Well, there is an interesting story as Harry Crisp has Lanny McDonald wearing the C in the lineup, and should the Flames win tonight, it will be his thrill, of course, to accept the Stanley Cup from League President John Ziegler, who is also here in his uniform, dark blue suit and blue tie.
Well, a lot of fans across Canada will be happy Lanny's playing and has the opportunity to hoist that mug and parade it around this rink. But they are a long way away from that privilege, and it will be a stiff assignment to knock the Montreal Canadiens out of the playoffs in Montreal.
We're set to go. Nakras and McCown are on the defense for Calgary. As you look at the stats of the top linesman, Ron Finn, who's working the lines tonight, closing in on more games than any other official working lines of the National Hockey League. Well, this one is underway. Nakras at the blue line, put a shot in, and Gainey starting out with Carbonell. He takes the pass. Here's a chance with a high shot. Keane went a little too high. The Calgary Flames, Gilmour, Patterson, Mullen, they shoot it in. Chelios back there takes the ball. He's up over the line in here. Is Ludwig. He and Chelios bump, but Chelios takes the puck. Keane trying to get loose in there. He was stopped. Back of the net on the other side. Now coming back to Chelios. He misfired right in front of the net. Oh, Vernon makes one big stop, and it's going to be a penalty. The Canadiens come out hard and heavy in the first minute of this hockey game, and the Flames get the first penalty.
Montreal Canadiens got the message. That turn. Let's start this game at 7:30, not at 7:45. And Harry Crisp knew this was going to happen. He told me last night it's the first time in his hockey career he got no sleep the night before a game. Every time I looked at the ceiling, I saw a replay I didn't like.
Long regular season. He's off at 54 seconds, talking about gaining.
Bobby Smith with Naslund, Cardinal, Robinson, and Chelios for the Canadiens on this first power play of the game. Smith near the blue line with Robinson, goes along the boards to Naslund, to Robinson again. He takes a look for Chelios. He takes the shot, knocked down by Vernon. Naslund is going to keep it in. It's now cleared down the ice by Merson. Calgary Flames making changes. All the way back. That's Naslund. His pass to Smith. He can't handle it cleanly. Patterson, a penalty killer with Gilmour, gets it back to his own zone. And McKenna shoots it down the ice. 1:20 left in the penalty. The Mullen of Calgary. And the Canadiens start back. Chelios again. Shoots it from center. And it goes to Naslund. Mercer's there. He'll move it out. And he does. He put it on the boards and got it up as far as Robinson. He was up the line and put it back. Robinson trying to get away from Gilmour. Can't do it. 54 seconds left in the penalty. The Flames make changes again. And here is Richer. Through the middle. Richer trying to do it himself. Going in. Centered it now. And it's Nieuwendyk skating back. Nieuwendyk comes to center ice, dropped it back to his own line, Ravage to Nieuwendyk, and he fired it in. 30 seconds left in the penalty. Canadiens have had the only 2 shots of the game so far. Richer has to slap it in now. Here comes Corson looking toward the goaltender. Vernon stopped it and cleared out again. Swoboda got it back. Swoboda takes the pass. Green goes up to the Calgary line and shoots it in. Only 10 seconds left in the penalty. Patterson is bumped, but the Flames are killing this penalty now. They shoot it down the ice.
confronted very quickly in either zone.
Fleury is coming in, dropping it back. McClellan trying to put a shot in. The Canadiens get out. The net, though, and behind the play has been knocked off the magnets. Mark Hunter at the wall. Down the ice.
Tonight stretches for the Flames to Hunter Kowalski. The Flyers are the minute action of this series. Not tonight. And no change for Montreal. Gilchrist out. Lemieux in. He's on the right side as they get set with his faceoff.
Fleury with McClellan and Mark Hunter for Calgary, and this is Natras. McCown is the other defenseman. Natras shoots it in. Watt tipped it into the corner for Green. Skrugland with Lemieux. They don't get very far. McClellan tried to go in. Was met at the line by Green. And Swoboda. Green takes it. McCown intercepts the pass. Poked it up. Inside the Montreal line. Skrugland. Being the other forward for the Canadiens went after his man. Didn't get a chance to pick it up. Here's McDonald's shot. On his first turn, he went right in and took a shot. McDonald is in there again. He slammed into Swoboda. Lemieux back in the net, and he was hit by Lanny McDonald. Now it's Swoboda. There's McDonald again. Didn't get a chance to hit his man this time. McPhee's coming in. A great play by Natras. Canadiens keep it in. Now Otto scoops it away, and he passes off. Erdina coming in with McDonald and Otto. And the shot is gloved by McIntyre, and he holds it.
Bearded Natras, a former Canadian, who told me during this series, after only playing 38 regular season games, well, it took a while for me to convince them, but here I am. And he made a pretty good defensive play right here on Mike McPhee, who tried to cut around him and move in toward the net from the left wing. I think Natras has been very steady, and Harry, you pointed out, especially in a penalty-killing role, he's played awfully well for the Flames.
He sure has. He cemented the job next year, I'll tell you that, and his was in doubt for part of this year.
Desjardins with Robinson on the Montreal defense, and he lost it to Patterson. Patterson trying to get a pass back to the line. Keane couldn't pick it up against Gilmour. Desjardins bumping Patterson. They hold it on the board. Patterson got it loose, and Robinson was in front of the net and cleared it. It went off Keane, stick it out. Now off Keane again, and over the boards. At the Montreal bench, there is no score. They played 4 minutes and 33 seconds of the opening period in Game 6. Smith, Naslund, Courtnall for the Canadiens. Nieuwendyk thrown out. Roberts comes in. Lube is the right winger on the line for the Calgary Flames. Ludwig takes the pass on escape. Hammers one in wide of the net. It comes right through the crease. Vernon looked around, and it just missed him. Went right through his skates all the way to center. Smith going in and was knocked down. Crimmin holding him now. And they get a whistle for a face-off in the Calgary zone.
Mike Vernon got a scare off that funny bounce from the backboards. And he was saying, thank goodness it hit me in the foot. Mats Nazzle and Hook and Lube are lined up against each other on this ship. This game is being televised in Sweden tonight. Oh, there it is. Just went to the right foot in time.
There's Chelios. He was bumped. Roberts takes the puck from Calgary. Ramage slides a pass ahead to Hook and Lube out to center. Nieuwendyk coming in. Played it on the wing. McCrimmon, the defenseman, was up there to clear it in. Luke tried to center. There's going to be a penalty called now with the Flames forcing the Canadiens. And it's going to be a Montreal penalty.
It looks to me, Harry, like maybe the best thing that happened to the Flames in the first 5 minutes of this hockey game was the penalty taken by Mullen. Because the Canadiens came out stomping. The crowd was in an uproar. They had 2 shots in the first 35 seconds of the game. Then once they started to kill the penalty to Mullen, the crowd was quiet. The Canadiens were quiet because Calgary did such a good job. And now we got a penalty call on Chelios, so the Flames have their first power play chance.
Well, I wonder if it'll be just as good news for Montreal to have to kill the penalty off. One of the differences in this series has been the productivity of the Calgary power play versus Montreal's lethargic power play.
Otto has Gilmour there with him. At the line is Ramage and the big shooter McInnes. Mullen back to Ramage. Ramage shot. What a save. It went off into the left side. McInnes keeps it in. Al McInnes played it up back of the net. Here comes Mullen to pick it up. Otto is in there with Gilmour. Gilmour looking back to the line. Now he gets in front, put a pass in there.